Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Judgment Free Zone. Today we're going to talk about why you should not be afraid to join a cheap gym. There are plenty of pre-existing complaints when it comes to cheap gyms, right? Hippie gyms. A lot of times with some of these affordable gyms, you run into issues where the people there aren't really hardcore weightlifters or that invested in fitness at all, and you end up seeing those people who spend more time scrolling through their phone than they do actually working out. Now, I'm a poor, unemployed college graduate. My only real option is cheap gyms, and it's not that I don't wish that I could afford a gym that had a lot more equipment, but when you go to a smaller, less expensive gym, to an extent, you kind of have to get creative with a lot of the workouts that you're going to be doing. You'll try to learn a lot of different exercises so that when you show up to the gym, you now know an alternative exercise works the same muscle and you'll be able to get that workout in a lot easier. You are going to almost be forced into becoming a little more knowledgeable about fitness in general, and you're going to become a lot more well-rounded when it comes to different workouts, so that you'll be able to be substituting certain things that your gym doesn't have with things that they do have available. Now, one thing you might run into if you go to a cheap gym is that you might end up being surrounded by a lot of people there who don't really care so much about lifting, so much as they just like to tell people that they joined a gym, that they're going to the gym, or that they just got back from the gym. This is, of course, in contrast to the people who go to the gym because they love it and they enjoy it, and they don't really care so much about who knows whether or not they went. They're doing it for themselves and their own enjoyment and happiness. You'll learn over time that just because your gym may not have barbells, or maybe the dumbbells aren't all that heavy, or that they don't have certain machines that you wish they did, it doesn't mean you won't still be able to get big and strong and really accomplish whatever your fitness goal might be. It's also worth pointing out that one of the reasons cheap gyms are really great is when it comes to the beginning stages of getting into working out. Now, it's very easy to get scared off by the thought of a hardcore gym with lots of weights banging the floor and meatheads grunting all over the place and sweat flying all over. But if you go to a smaller, cheaper gym with a much less intense atmosphere, for a beginner, that's a little more welcoming and something that's going to keep you coming back. You know, if you're just starting out and you join a cheap, affordable gym, everyone at that gym, for the most part, looks exactly like you, right? They all just look like normal people who wanted to start trying to improve themselves and better themselves through health and fitness. So in that sense, there's a lot less gym intimidation when it comes to joining a small, affordable gym as opposed to a much more hardcore, serious weightlifting atmosphere. Now, for a lot of people lifting weights, sometimes they want that really intense atmosphere. So you're not going to get this if you go to a mainstream, franchise type gym. But it's also really important to be versatile when it comes to lifting and when it comes to fitness. And you should pride yourself on being able to get just as good a workout in at a small, affordable gym as you would at a big, fancy, more expensive, hardcore gym. You don't want to be a one-trick pony who needs a certain gym atmosphere in order to lift. I hope you guys found this video just a little bit helpful. Thank you so much for watching.